Spark, it's good to see you ready to travel the universe. All of these worlds made by others just like you. So much to explore. So much to create. The universe is waiting for you to bring it to life. Stories yet to be told, the games to be made, civilizations and societies to be formed. So, what kind of spark are you? Player, creator, or both? Oh, but whatever you choose, there's a universe of possibilities. Now, how do we begin? Have you ever made a game? No? Well, time to change that. Get ready to create a hero, an adversary, and a world to explore. Press the A button to switch tools, then use the left stick to navigate to the prop tool, and press A again to select it. Press up on the D-pad to open the prop gallery. Use the left stick to select the Characters tab. Choose any character you want to be your hero. Press the left trigger to snap the prop to the ground. Press the right trigger to place the prop in your world. Move the cursor over your hero and hold LB. While holding the left bumper, press Y to open its brain. Welcome to the Brain Editor, where the magic really happens. Brains are a collection of code statements that tell the object how to behave. All code statements are divided into a when side and a do side. When, the left side is true, do, the actions on the right. Let's start with a blank brain and build your hero from scratch. First, let's give them a way to move. Select the plus and press A to add a tile to the when side. Tilt the left stick toward the controls folder and select the controller folder. Select the left stick tile. Now this line of code will run when the left stick is used, but what will it do? Select the plus and press A to select the movement folder. Select the move tile. You've written your first line of code. It says that when the left stick is used, the character will move. Press B to exit the Brain Editor. Press Menu to open the Pause menu. Select Test to try out your game. Move the left stick to see what happens. When you're done testing, press Menu. The Pause menu has many uses. You can switch between edit and test modes, save your level, share it, and access various properties that affect the entire world. Select Edit to return to Create mode. Move the cursor over your hero and hold LB. While holding the left bumper, press Y to open its brain. Let's give your hero the ability to jump. Select the plus and press A to add a tile. This is the Tile Picker, where all code tiles can be found. Tiles are all organized into folders by their functionality. Select the Controls folder. Select the controller. Select the A tile. Select the plus and press A. Select the Movement folder. Select the Jump tile. The line you just wrote says, whenever this button is held, jump. However, your hero will jump constantly if that button is held. Let's add one more tile to change that. This will be a modifier, meaning it affects the tile that comes before it. Select the plus and press A to add a tile to the Select the Modifiers folder. Select the Pressed tile. This means your hero will only jump when the button is first pressed. You'll have to release the button before you can jump again. Your hero's brain is missing one more key thing, a camera. This is why the game doesn't move with their actions. Select the plus and press A to add a tile. Press the right bumper to view. Select the camera folder. Select the Follow Camera tile. Because the when side of this line is empty, now the camera will always follow the player. Let's try out your new camera. Press B to exit the Brain Editor. Press Menu to open the Pause menu. Select Test to try out your game. Try jumping and moving the right stick to control the camera. When you're done testing, press Menu. Select Edit to return to Create mode. Move the cursor over your hero and hold LB. While holding the left bumper, press Y to open its brain. Let's make your hero attack when you press the X button. Select the plus and press A to add a tile to the When side. Select the Controls folder. Select the Controller folder. Select the X tile. Select the plus and press A to add a tile to the Do side. Select the Combat folder. Select the Attack tile. Now your hero will attack when you press the X button. Let's make your hero do a ranged attack when you press the Y button. Select the plus and press A to add a tile to the Select the control. Select the Y tile. Select the plus and press A to add a tile to the Do side. Select the Combat folder. Select the Shoot tile. Now your hero will shoot when you press the Y button. The default projectile is a fireball. Time to test out your code again. Press B to exit the brain editor. Press Menu to open the Pause menu. Select Test to try out your game. Press the X and Y buttons to see what happens. When you're done testing, press Menu. Select Edit to return to Create mode.
Well, here I am, 10 years later, and there's a reunion. Who'd have thought so much time would go by without another adventure? To celebrate? I celebrated. Well, a little too much, I guess. I hope I'm wrong, but this has all the making of another bad fur day. Okay, a little quieter, please. Oh, okay, a little quieter, please.
No, no, Birdie. I remember Oscar Birdie.
Birdie, right, yeah. So, what's all this racket about anyway?
Reunion. Praka, praka. You're late.
Oh, no. How could I forget? Listen, Birdie, I really need your help. I'm in no condition to get there on my own. I can't miss this. Oh, my hat.
You need a little tick.
Hey, well, it is cold in here. Who are you to judge anyway?
No, no, no. A ding sound. Yeah. Context sensitive. Remember?
Oh, a ding sound. Yeah, it's sensitive to context, something like that. I haven't used one of those in years.
Yeah. Try it now.
Oh, how did that get in there? Well, it's great that I'm dressed and all, but I still feel a little bit sick. Oh, that feels better. Oh, the bridge is busted. I can't seem to get any further. I'm sure there was something. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I remember. Press A to jump, and then A again to do that funny helicopter tail thing. Now that makes me hopper. I should easily be able to get across that gap. Although, it feels like I'm forgetting something. Something about crouching. I must have somehow lost the animation. Well, anyway, are you sure you've got that? A locked gate? Pulling out all the tropes already, I see. The good old cock and plucker. Almost there. Can't wait to see everyone.
No, you need pay tap. Yeah, $300. Otherwise, no get it.
What? That's a fortune. Where am I supposed to get $300? I don't even have a fiver.
Oil, junk bonds, micro transactions.
Huh? Micro what? This must be new. What happened to just paying up front?
No. Look around. Money everywhere. Just find it.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to earn cash the old-fashioned way.
Hey, over here!
Hey, what are you guys doing here? Now I'm down $100. I need to look around for some opportunities to make some more cash and get some payback.
Teddy Run Brewery.
Brewery? Now, that's my kind of place.
The cash is locked away, but you can get it.
Well, I'm off then.
Ah, there you are, Spark. I summoned you back from your mission because I fear we are all in great danger, and I need you here by my side. As the creation well and maker of all things, I can monitor our entire universe. Today, I sensed a powerful evil force growing, the like of which I haven't seen in eons. It appears to have taken root on the planet of Korra. I know you are fond of that little world, but I must insist you don't run off and do anything foolish. Oh, Spark, you are a brave but impertinent little creature. Every story needs a hero, and ours come in the form of champions. Each champion has their own set of unique powers that can be leveled up. Spark watched our champion walk in silence on the long road, almost as if in a trance, being mysteriously drawn to Verdia Village, where the annual Codian Festival was about to start. Our hero could hardly believe what was happening. A magical creature was creating a path out of thin air. no one else would believe it either, for champions are the only ones who can see the amazing sparks. Vanquishing foes creates experience that champions use to grow their skills and powers to the point of evolving their very appearance. The source of the commotion was soon discovered. A dark, evil force that engulfed everything it touched, including the bridge our travelers were walking across. Spark quickly sprang into action, creating a pillar of land, raising them up to safety. Kia, a young, powerful sentry from the King's Royal Army, welcomed our band of travelers with caution, for Verdia was the only home she's ever known, and she had long ago sworn to protect it. After a thorough interrogation, Kia escorted the group to the stage with a stern warning not to cause any trouble. Our champion arrived in Verdia Village just in time for the Codian Festival, an annual celebration of the fabled Runestone. The crowd was treated to a stunning fireworks display, and the village elder gave a rousing speech, which inspired young and old alike. Before the ceremony finished, however, the heroes discovered they weren't the only outsiders at the festival. Spark can interact with objects by pressing the right bumper. The bell tower tumbled, Spark flew into action, using its mystical powers to delete the falling debris before it could harm the villagers. With Spark distracted by the falling debris, the team was quickly overwhelmed by the goblins, who were determined to capture the Runestone. Only the village elder stood between the monsters and their goal, but he was no match for the fearsome leader of the goblins, who struck down the wise old man and escaped with the stone. Kia remained behind to protect the village while our heroes pursued the goblins and the sacred Runestone. their quest would take them to the outskirts of the village and into the Verdia woodlands, where they would seek the observatory to help locate the fiends. Shall we begin at the beginning? Welcome, Spark. I've started a game for you. But as you play, you can change anything you desire. The setting, the story, the hero, the enemies, even what people say. It's entirely up to you. Rivers. Splendid mountains. Aim for the stars. Now, how will you paint this landscape? An asteroid? Splendiferous forest? A strange and arid desert? An asteroid? A forest? Seeing the forest through the trees, aren't we? What sets the stage for your show? A sunny midday for all to enjoy? Well, that ought to shed some light on things. Ah, a world of your own. What is it that your champion must do now? Retrieve an item of great importance? Could it be stolen? Where will your adventure begin? What must be defended at all costs? Is this place what you were looking for? A sacred tree? And what goes here? You never know where they'll put things these days. Ah, yes. Which champion will you choose? Remember, each champion is unique. Defeat enemies and complete quests to evolve your champions and unlock their true potential. Every story needs a hero, and ours come in the form of champions. Each champion has their own set of unique powers that can be leveled up. Expect the unexpected, I say. An epic quest awaits your champion. Fee, fi, okay, now who's your foe again? Evil undead? Armed and dangerous plush bears? There's no care in these bears. The battle begins here. Victory is yours. What is your hero searching for? The swiped scepter? A strong tonic? A shiny scepter? You'll get it back in no time. Where does your hero travel? A mighty castle? A terrifying tower? A decaying tower? A castle? A world of pure imagination awaits your hero. Where? Fit for a king and queen, and some jesters, and some... Never mind. All paths lead to somewhere. Where shall yours lead? All that begins ends. Often badly, of course. The plot thickens. What will be built here? A tower, a trusty sheriff, a giant windmill. As the wind blows. What new diversion is this? A critter rancher? A critter rancher? A duel with your fellow knights? A critter rancher? Now where will it end? No, it will need to begin. Mountain peaks. Rolling hills. Nicely put, placed. Ah, Spark, what a picture you paint. What's the setting for your story? A ship, the brief moment between day and paintings don't do it justice. Oh, Spark, what a world you've created. What is asked of your hero? Find a desired item? That might be rewarding. Ready to break ground on your town? What does the village hold most dear? A town shrine? Better than a garden gnome. Every story needs a hero, and ours come in the form of champions. Each champion has their own set of unique powers that can be leveled up. A knight of the realm? A brave conqueror? Looks like we're all in for a bad fur day. An epic quest awaits your champion. Keep your enemies close, but maybe not this close. Vile got teddies? These teddies aren't cuddly. The battle begins here. Start right where you left off. When you're done, make sure to share it. Have you ever made a game? No? Well, time to change that. Press the A button to switch tools, then use the left stick to navigate to the prop tool and press A again to select it.